Hello and welcome to Trivia 254 once again. I am your host Faith Kibathi, and this is the only trivia app in Kenya that lets you learn and have fun at the same time. I mean, every day at 8:45 p.m. we are here for you. We're about to engage, we're about to learn and have fun while at it. I am so excited about today's topic, because it's my favorite topic. Let me tell you, you will see why. And you will realize why through the first question. And we go straight into it, and which of this is not a synonym of the word cartoon? Gulag, caricature, travesty. Okay, so you guys, I said this is my favorite topic because honestly, I don't know how my life would be without cartoons. I mean, they are the best escape from reality. In fact, I've been called a goofball by some of my friends, but nyani haondi kundule. I don't see it, but they tell me that. Okay, a cartoon is a simple drawing showing the features of its subjects in a humorously exaggerated way. A cartoon can also be a film using animation techniques to photograph a sequence of drawings rather than real people or real objects. And we are going to go straight into the answer, which is Gulag. Sad but true, Gulag, a system of labor camps maintained in the Soviet Union from 1930 to 1955, in which many people died. A travesty actually is a false, absurd, or distorted representation of something. Yeah, I know some of you might be confused a little bit with travesty, but travesty is a false, absurd, distorted representation of something, not really a cartoon. Yeah, you get it? Okay, right into question number 2. She is the main character in Lupita Nyong'o's children's book, Susanna, Sulwe, or Sophia. You guys, if you are a true Kenyan, we respect the Lupita Nyong'o, who is a Kenyan actress who has blossomed and is getting us on the map in Hollywood, yeah? And we all know that she's the daughter of a Kenyan politician, that is Lupita Nyong'o, who is currently a senator here. She is also a published author. If you are a true fan, you know that. And they also say that she is Mexican. In fact, if you go and Google Lupita Nyong'o, you will see her name is Lupita Nyong'o, a Kenyan Mexican actress. Get that right, okay? So the answer to that, the character is Sulwe, all right, who is the main character in Lupita's book. Sulwe just wants to be a beautiful, bright, like her mother and sister. Then a magical journey into the night sky opens her eyes and changes everything. This is way better than the typical story of the prince comes and saves the princess, and all that. We need to be our own saviors, girls. We do not need no prince or king to save us. Thank you, Lupita, for reminding us that, okay? And question number 3. Which Kenyan cartoonist is best known as Gado? Patrick Gadara, Frank Odoi, or Godfrey Mwampembwa? All right, when we talk about Kenyan cartoons and caricature, we cannot fail to mention Gado. All right, and if you are an avid reader of the dailies, you have heard of Gado, seen his work, seen something, and you have loved it. And he has been boldly critical of the Kenyan government and many times has had his work banned or expunged from the main dailies just because of its boldness. All right, so his boldness has costed him some issues at work by having some of his work expunged, but I feel that we need this to educate ourselves on what is important, on things that are currently happening, okay? And the answer is Godfrey Mwampembwa, all right? He is the face behind Gado. He is neighbors with Kenya's president and critiques him openly through his cartoons and caricatures. In 2016, Gado lost his job after 23 years at the Nation newspaper in what many saw as a clear case of political meddling. I agree. And Frank Odoi was a Ghanaian cartoonist who lived in Kenya, and his work as Frank Odoi, sinker of Noah's Ark. Patrick Gadara is a cartoonist and journalist right here in Kenya. Okay, right into question number 4. Which Kenyan caricature show has the character of Kef Joinange? No Zone, XYZ Show, or Sesame Street? Kenyans are not entirely serious people. We know this. We do not doubt it, okay? We have chosen an array of methods to address our common depression as a country and to satirize happenings in the political front. We literally make fun of everything, even serious issues. And we have been warned about this, that we do not take things as heavy as we should and do something about it. Maybe we should take things more seriously. Yeah? All right? Okay, so the answer to that question is XYZ Show. The XYZ Show is a Kenyan satirical puppet show. One of the characters therein is Kef Joinange, who is played by one of my favorite people, Nick Odhiambo. No Zone is a locally produced educational series intended to support and enrich Kenyan children's learning of English language, maths, and life skills. Sesame Street, on the other hand, is not even a Kenyan production. But if you are in my age of 1990s, huko ulikuwa in primary, we used to rush home to go watch Sesame Street. All right? And it is an American show which was conceived in 1966. Okay, right into question number 5. I like this one. What kind of animal is Marara of the No Zone? Is it a giraffe, a lion, or a zebra? Okay, ni mnyama gani ambaye jina lake huishia na dash Marara? This actually is a free pass. I don't think there's anything. If you do not get this one, maybe you need to review your Swahili kidogo. You know, you cannot miss this one. The answer is lion. Marara is a lion that teaches Kenyan children in the No Zone. No Zone is a children's program that is produced by the media company. It focuses on improving the math, English, and science of the viewers. Kenya's first ever children's educational television program. No Zone! No Zone! All right. Question number 6. Which is the longest running comic strip in Kenya? Is it Juha Kalulu, Babu, or Popeye? One of the secrets of running a successful venture is consistency. All right, if you're thinking of starting a business, nini, remember to be consistent in everything you do. Okay, there is one feature in Kenya known even by our grandfathers, and the answer might surprise you. It's Juha Kalulu. The comic strip Juha Kalulu, which is loosely translated to idiotic hair, is the longest running comic strip in Kenya. Did you know that? All right, good, now you know. It has continued to run in Taifa Leo for more than 60 years. That's quite, wow, talk of consistency. It was the brainchild of Edward Gisheri Gitau, who passed away sadly in 2019. May his soul rest in peace, but we are grateful that he was able to share his work of art. Wow, and he has left this. Okay, question number 7. Which Kenyan daily hosts It's a mad world in Mado? Daily Nation, The Standard, Nairobian. Reading of newspapers is dying out slowly. That one, we are really trying to have it not die, but fortunately, the industry has morphed into acceptance of e-dailies, and please, Nation Media Group, stop charging us to read your online articles. Due to nation content. I know, I'm just joking. I'm kidding. Those writers also need to be paid too. Okay. So the answer is The Standard. Mado usually does a whole page of cartoons on the Standard magazine on Saturdays. His work is a mad world with Mado. Usually captures all the major things happening around us, like road accidents, Shag's life, Kenyan reaction to some products, and even some international issues which are of interest to us. So ukitaka kuji updates at the end of the week, when usome, it's a mad world with Mado on Saturdays. His article is right there to update you on what has happened through the week. All right, question number 8. This is the Kenyan artist behind the cartoon Malimu Andrew. Iga, John Nyaga, Gams. Malimu Andrew is a piece in the Daily Nation depicting the life of a teacher in a rural setting. Teachers are all-knowing, and we know that. I mean, they are all-knowing, all-seeing, everything. And you know, if you do something wrong, you feel like your teacher is looking at you, like they can tell you are doing something naughty. So you can bet that there are so many stories to get you going through the day, because teachers, I mean, teachers know everything, right? So anyway, the answer is John Nyaga. The cartoon work therein is done by John Nyaga, the chief illustrator of that piece. Thank you, John Nyaga. Salute you for that. Okay, question number 9. How many Powerpuff Girls are there? 3, 5, or 2? Okay, their main enemy was Mojo Jojo. I just like how adulthood has changed us and we are identifying more with the villain. I don't know if we should be worried about that or that is just reality. Okay, because they represent our actual aspirations and the realities of an adult. And yes, these bills have to be paid. So yeah, again, reality. Also, I don't want to say this, but I have a group of friends. We're just girls and we call ourselves Powerpuff Girls. I don't know how the name came about, but we know where we got it from. Okay? The answer is they are 3. Powerpuff Girls revolves around the adventure of 3 kindergarten-aged girls with an array of various superpowers: Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. They are just 3 and they made out of sugar, spice, and everything nice, plus the accidental chemical X. Yeah, if you remember the intro to the show, the cartoon. Okay, I would sing because I'm not talented, but yeah, I hope Mwene would review Cartoon Network. Hi. Okay, question number 10. He is a buff, blonde, stylish, and legendary cartoon character. Johnny Bravo, Dexter, Squidward. Some of his catchphrases were, "Man, I'm pretty," or "Oh, mama, who loves ladies and tries to get a new girl in every episode." And it's so funny that he never managed to get even one. Like he would just be just about there to get one. But by the time showing Aisha, Hannah, there, in fact, Isiwa and all that. Anyway. Also, we can remember him through his black sunglasses. Yes, that's the best hint ever. And the answer is obviously Johnny Bravo. He is an iconic cartoon that aired on Cartoon Network from 1997 until the show's demise in 2004. His character has the influence of multiple historical figures like Elvis Presley, rocking his hairstyle and the deep voice. You remember that hairstyle, the bob that went really... Anyway, you get what I'm trying to say. James Dean and Danny Zuko from the movie Grace. This is where Bravo's cocky attitude comes from. Okay? And Dexter is a redhead, and Squidward is nowhere near handsome. We know that is like day and night, and they cannot mix. All right, question number 11. We are almost there. What name was given to the cowardly dog? Goofy, Courage, or Shaggy? First of all, if your dog's name is Bosco, Poppy, Simba, or Arazi, okay, ours was Rex. I know. Nothing new. Please stop adapting the middle class problems of a house dog in that tiny apartment hapo kwenye unaishi, and you feed it leftover githeri. Mungu anakuona. Pedhe Mungu anakuona. Unatesa hiyo mnyama. All right? And he needs access to vet services. Yeah, take your pets to the vets. They need to be checked, diagnosed. In fact, kama kuna vaccine for something or anything, please do that. It will protect your pets and you too. All right? So the answer to that was Courage the Cowardly Dog. And that show on its own is an oxymoron because it's like saying original copy or ni kubwa kidogo. It can only be one and not the other in real life scenario, which just reminds me, there's a time someone asked me for a glass of water, nikamwambia nisaidie na glass ya plastic. I have never recovered from that. I'm still recovering till now. It's so embarrassing. Anyway, and question number 12. Where does SpongeBob work? SquarePants Hotel, Krusty Krab, or in a pineapple? Who lives on a... Okay, that's my best attempt to singing. And yeah, I'm gonna